Hello everyone. So welcome you all to the platform. So guys, as part of the UGC NET June 2023 results, which was announced by NTA yesterday, so we have got the candidates who qualified for the JRF as well as assistant professor and only assistant professor also. But this interview and this person is going to be a special person because I'll just share you the things which is most important. She got 100 percentile in paper 1 and she has scored almost 45 questions correct, which is a 90 marks in paper 1. All over India, she is number 1 in paper 1 score. So we'll be interacting with Rashmi Roy. So she'll be sharing her strategy with respect to paper 1 mainly and paper 2 as well. She has qualified for the net only in commerce, but not JRF. You will be surprising by getting the 100% in paper 1 and not the JRF. I'll show you the scorecard of Rashmi once so that you'll understand how she gained the marks. Let me share it with you. So here Rashmi's scorecard is there, the result of June 23. Out of the 38 399 candidates who qualified for the, so who appeared for the commerce shift, 99.75 percentile, but out of this you can look at the score 100 percentile in paper 1. So as per the final key, she checked 45 questions are getting correct in the paper 1, and in paper 2 she was lacking. Due to that only she was able to score only 50 questions correct in paper 2. Due to that only she has lost the JRF. But in calculation wise, she has got the position 94 as a all India rank, even only with a net. So that is what the intents of it, and she'll be sharing her strategy with respect to both the papers. Preferably, she will be more detailed about the paper 1 in this. Let me interact with her, and please see the entire video because you'll understand some practical things which is to be done in the paper 1. That is what I'm going to ask to her. So, hello Rashmi. First of all, congratulations
Hello, sir.
for getting the paper 1 highest score. And it is, from yesterday, I was flying on the air. Seriously, because you were in my class,
Thank
you
you,
were
sir.
attending my class, and it's
Yeah,
been
it's because of you and Niharika ma'am that this happened. Thank you so much, sir. Like I attended all your previous year questions, everything I used to do in recording, and those PYQ sessions helped me a lot. All those special classes, those plus classes, everything. You and Niharika ma'am both.
great, great. So, when you started your preparation?
I started my preparation from June 2022, June or July 2022,
Okay, it's been one
and
year.
this is my second attempt.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's been 1 year. I gave exam in 2022, but I was not able to clear. Last time, the Feb one, I didn't give due to some medical issues, and this is my second attempt.
Okay. So, as you started your preparation the last year, so it's been almost three exams conducted, and that two have attempted. So, have you cleared the net before, or this is the first time?
No, in first attempt, I was not able to clear even net.
Okay.
Mm.
In
This is the
second, you
first
cleared.
time I've cleared net.
Great.
Yes, in second.
So, Rashmi, how was your academic background?
So I was average student. Like I have done my masters from University of Calcutta,
Hmm.
got 7.89 CGPA. Then I was doing my CS also. I was able to clear up to group one, and then I dropped it from there. And then after masters, I cleared my masters in 2022 itself.
Okay,
And from then I started my after my masters, I started my preparation for NET.
great. So, how about the professional courses that you have done?
I was even working in a CA firm, but then while working, I realized that's not my cup of tea. Sitting there so long and not my cup of tea. That was not something which was giving me that much zeal that I have to do this. So I'm teaching always. Sir, I used to teach the small children, and when I was in class seven, I used to teach someone who was in class five. So from there, I started teaching. I still teach my cousins and some friends, those who want help from me. So teaching is like I love teaching.
Okay. So, you are interested in this teaching. That is why you
Yes,
started appearing for the UGC NET exam. And
yes, sir.
about the preparation, if I go, if I can go specifically, the unit wise, I'll go because you got a 45 number, 45 questions correct. So in this,
Hmm.
what strategy made you to this contribution?
I guess so. your PDFs, your PYQ sessions, the Harika ma'am's PYQ sessions. I practiced PYQs a lot. In my first attempt, I just understood that I was lagging in revision and PYQ practice. So I made sure that I'm not compromising with this in this attempt. So, and I'm really very weak in PD and HE. And I got questions incorrect in PD and HE only. And one question from ICT. Otherwise, LR, MR, DI, TA, RA, all questions were correct.
5 by 5, 5 by 5.
DI, yes, all were correct. DI and MR and LR, these three units are my strongest one.
Great. So, in PD, how many questions went wrong?
PD only two questions were wrong, as much as I remember. HE also two, and one from ICT, I guess.
So 5.
This much I remember.
5
Yeah,
went wrong.
there
Otherwise,
only.
you would have got that also.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is higher because only making 5 questions wrong, it's a big deal. Obviously, it's a big deal in UGC and
Yes, sir.
examination within the time available.
Yeah, that too in paper one, which is like questions come out of nowhere.
Yes. So, how about your strategy towards the practical portion, as you are saying, very strong in the DI and MR and LR? These 3 areas, if I can ask you, have you prepared on daily
DI,
practice?
yes, DI every day. Like when I started my preparation, from that day only, I used to practice one DI daily, and that accuracy, I reached that accuracy level that I'm able to solve any DI within 5 minutes. Even in my examination hall, I solved that DI within 4 minutes. I checked the time.
So
I
you were
started
in,
with
you were
DI.
in shift 1 or shift 2?
Shift two.
Shift 2. Okay, great.
Shift two, yes.
Shift 2 is difficult.
So in
Everybody.
this way, yes. Paper two was difficult.
Paper
More.
1 was moderate.
And DI did, yeah. And MR was also like moderate. LR was a bit difficult, but I practiced so many PYQs that it seemed easier to me. But some questions from PDE and INSTI, they were uncommon. I didn't know that. I just, guessed.
Yes.
That's it.
Because we can't be expert in every topic, na?
Yes. And PD is like very next to impossible.
Out of the 5, you were able to score 3, means the common areas got covered by you. So uncommon areas were missed by you. So that is okay. No problem in that. And how about the Indian logic about in LR portion?
Indian logic. Yeah, that is difficult for me actually. But luckily, this time questions were easy. Like whatever the PYQ topics were there, from there only like Sabya Vikara, something, those Hitvavas, those topics were there. Fallacies. So it was easier for me because I covered so many questions from your PYQ sessions. You comprehensively you covered everything in your PYQ sessions. So I used to see the videos and practice even two times, 3 times. I used to practice from a single video. So that was very like a water for me. Very easy.
Great. When you have taken a Plus subscription?
When I started my preparation from July 2022, that time only I started with Plus.
Okay. From that time only. Okay.
Yes.
You have been in multiple batches. As per your like timeline, so however you are preparing, you used to watch the sessions. So mostly you are watching only recording, not in live mode.
No, sometimes the Harika ma'am's classes I used to attend live, but your as some timing problems were there, so every day I used to attend recorded only. But I always covered from your and the Harika ma'am's classes only, whether it be live or recorded.
Great. And now you are going to start the journey for December exam for sure, na? With
yes, sir,
with
definitely.
JRF.
This time, yes, definitely.
Because
this
I
time
wish
I
to
have
see the 100 percentile in both the papers.
Yes, sir. Even me too.
And in paper 2, what do you think? Where you are lagging in attempting the paper 2? Whether you have
obviously
lost in attempting the paper or you have lost in the coverage of the preparation?
I've covered everything actually, sir. But this time the questions were very difficult. Like it were uncommon questions were asked, and the minus thing is that no practical questions were there. Like every time they used to give standard costing or marginal costing 10 marks, that RC. It was completely theoretical this time, so that was a main problem.
Whether the theoretical RCs were tough or else somehow manageable only?
it's somehow manageable, but some portions are like from finance, from marketing, some uncommon questions come, like mostly the steps, they ask the steps. So
Sequence.
it becomes difficult for, yeah, for decoding the steps like GST steps and all. So it was difficult to decode it. And while you're sitting in examination hall, your brain doesn't work like that. You're always in a hurry that you have to complete, and then difficult questions. So थोड़ी problem हो जाती है.
So first 1 hour will be for paper one. How much time you have taken to complete the paper one? Like general time.
50 within 1 hour. Within 1 hour, like even not even 1 hour. Yeah.
Okay. So even for the data interpretation also you have taken normal time.
More than 5 minutes, no, like 4 or 5 minutes for data interpretation, not more than that.
Okay. So you are good in practice in the sense.
Yes.
You have practiced well for the DI. And mathematical portion,
Yes, sir.
majorly to say mathematical
Yes, sir.
portion, you had a good practice. And in teaching aptitude, like the other units also, if I have to ask you specifically, in teaching aptitude, what do you suggest to cover the areas from which portion you can expect more and more number of questions? Is there any pattern that you identified while doing a previous year question that to cover this portion mandatorily?
Yes, some, if we cover PYQs, we can have a comprehensive idea that from this portion, questions are coming. Like this time from levels of teaching, from quantitative, qualitative research, they have asked questions. And while solving the PYQs, I came across the fact that they mostly give question either in statement form or in matching form. Statement form, in my shift, so many questions were there in statement form. And most of the time, those statement form questions are incorrect. Like this time they have asked about reflective level, which was incorrect. So we have to identify that which is correct, which is incorrect. And most of the time it is incorrect.
One more question, as you were mentioning more about the PYQs. Now, let us go from the candidate perspective, who is a new candidate. Suppose, let us take an example. A new person is asking you, only previous year question solving will be enough for getting the JRF or NET.
No, I don't think so. No. First, you should have a good conceptual clarity. Then only you will be able to solve PYQs. Otherwise, it will be like solving and just not. If we are not analyzing it, then it is not possible. First, I saw all your classes, even Niharika ma'am's classes. I had a good conceptual clarity. Then I started solving the PYQs. Like 50% I completed TA and then started with PYQs. PYQs daily I used to practice. I've not given any mock test also. Not a single mock test.
Previous year question, how you used to? Is it only question to the answer or else an explanation mode?
No, obviously, I used to go with explanation. Whatever question I was doing wrong, I used to note down in my copy. And some terms, like if I don't know some terms, like some where they're asking, in example, they're asking about browsers, or they're asking about some Google difference between them. So I used to Google it down and just find out the difference, those uncommon words that I don't know, whether it is the answer of the question or not. I used to have an idea about those topics. So I did a proper analysis of PYQs.
Because terminology also will come, new terms will come.
Yes.
So while doing a PYQs, it is better to have a copy and write down the unknown.
Note it down, yeah.
It is better to note it down. So that almost if you are doing 100 questions, it will be 100 points will get covered in the notes.
Yes.
The notes that we prepare with the theory preparation is different, and this is something different. So when I compare the PYQ, the note that you prepared, or the theory note that you prepared, when you compare, so which one will give you more weightage with respect to gaining knowledge?
I guess PYQs. I didn't make notes of all the units.
PYQ only, because being
well, I didn't make.
Please tell.
I didn't make notes of all the units. I only made notes of TA, RA, LR, and HE. That's it. Rest, I didn't make any notes.
Specifically for those units, why not others?
Because PD, I'm very lazy in making notes. I was like, I'll study from the PDF and then do from PYQs. That's it. Same. And communication, it is easy. Like you can understand. If one can solve the PYQs, that is understandable. No need to note it down about sender, decoder, levels. It's easy. Yeah, and ICT also, there's nothing to note down. It's about, you should be updated with the latest questions they're asking about apps, about gaming apps, edutech, LMS. So you should be just updated about this.
Correct. These
And
two
I
units
remember,
are easy units. That is what she wanted to convey. ICT
yes,
and communication are, it's a basic things which we usually have the knowledge in a general awareness wise also. Those are the basic ones. But some terminology
yes,
will
sir.
be there in communication, not in ICT. ICT is
Hmm.
moderate level at every time. Every time it is moderate only. We cannot expect a
Hmm.
high level. Even high level means that maybe a number system will be high level or the calculation part. Somehow 10 cube, some the mathematical portion in the ICT when they are giving now, that will be a difficult part. Otherwise, remaining ICT portion is somehow it's a cakewalk for everyone.
Yes, sir.
And yes, you are telling about the PYQ more weightage will be given with respect to knowledge, right?
Yes, sir.
So with that conclusion, don't jump into the conclusion that we should do only PYQ. She was saying after getting a proper overview, conceptual overview of the each unit, you can start preparing. So she has taken example the teaching aptitude. Number one, after completing the half theoretical portion, she started solving the questions of teaching aptitude because she got to know the how the subject is going. Then side by side, previous year question, it put together 100% preparation.
Yes, so paper one, I really studied very hard this time.
Yes, that is why have you given less time for the paper too?
No, I've not given, sir, but I guess somewhere luck did in favor. I studied both the papers. Last time my paper two scores were both, not paper one.
Uh,
This time my paper two, because of the question pattern, it was like difficult, more difficult than the previous year papers this time.
so previous year questions, how many years need to cover for a paper one, paper two, as per you?
I practiced from the latest till 2019 in paper one, and in paper two, I practiced till 2017. From the latest one, 2023 set till 2017, everything I did. Not even a single PYQ I left.
So old PYQs are not required to do, I think. Even you,
No, not, no, no, no.
because those are old
That's
question.
enough.
At that time, CBSE
Yes.
used to conduct the exam. Now NTA started
Hmm.
conducting from the 2018. NTA pattern of question paper is somehow different from the CBSE previously because NTA pattern is
Hmm.
sequence based, arrangement, matching, assertion, reasoning, coding, select the code and decoding, correct,
Yes.
incorrect. These were more rather than direct questions. Direct questions are very, very less. And if I can ask you specifically more about a paper, because I want to concentrate more on paper one. Do I need to identify the common areas which are being repeated in the paper one each topic?
Yes, definitely. There are common areas in teaching, like the levels of teaching, all the digital initiatives. Those are the common areas. RA, the research types of research. In logical reasoning, we say fallacies. They always ask questions from those topics every time. One question will definitely get from all these areas. And while solving PYQs, we'll get an idea that, okay, from this portion, they're asking the questions. So I did so many PYQs that I understood that from this topic only they're gonna ask.
Now you are in a position to say the pattern, how the pattern of question is going. You can able to say easily because your
Yes,
analysis
yes,
has already been done with respect to questions. She is in
yes.
a position to tell exact areas orally also. That much effort has been taken to identify the previous year questions. And in previous year papers, as you are mentioning, uh, this one, mock test before the examination,
Hmm.
after solving the previous year question, mock test has been given by you
Hmm.
in a CBT mode. Have you given the mock test?
This time I've not given any mock test.
Okay.
In my last attempt, I've given few mock tests, but this time I've not given any mock test. Only revision and PYQs. That's it.
Okay. Directly you went to the exam only.
I guess yeah, mock tests say these are the important is practicing PYQs and revising whatever we have done. Mock test, I don't think that's it. That because so many questions in mock test are not so good. Like answers are wrong or different type of questions they ask. They don't come in our exam, so I don't rely on them. And if I get low marks, I used to feel demotivated. So I
Ah,
just
that
refrain
is
myself.
that is
I
true.
used to
Because
refrain
if
myself.
you are getting demotivated by first, whoever is attempting mark, you look at the time management rather than the number of questions that you made it correct. Better to look at the time management only. If you are giving a mock test, she's her strategy
Hmm.
was not working out with a mock test. That is what her intention. Because everybody will have their own way of going with a journey. she's having no link to the mock test because she believed that mock test will not be helpful. Because previous year question is the only one she is emphasizing more after getting a conceptual clarity in the respective theoretical units. So thank you so much, Rashmi, for sharing your strategy with respect to paper one. And I congratulate you once again. And I am expecting that
Thank you,
your
sir.
JRF should be there in 100 percentile in upcoming December 2023 examination. All the very best for that. And thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for taking my time.
Thank you. So guys, if you are first time over here, please do subscribe to this channel. And if you are preparing for UGC NET and various assistant professor and PhD entrance examination, you can just follow me in all platforms of social media, and you can join in our Telegram group also from the link given. All the links are given in the description. So guys, daily 5 p.m. at Unacademy free platform, UGC NET paper 1, previous year questions are being discussed. You can just join into the free live session from my profile of Unacademy. The link is given in the description of this session. And guys, topic-wise, previous year questions are going on at Unacademy free platform. And if you are preparing for UGC NET December 2023 examination, complete courses of the paper 1 and paper 2 commerce by me and paper 2 other subjects by all the other educators are available at Unacademy platform. With a single subscription, you can able to access to all the educator live courses and the recorded class, also PDF study material, mock test series for the both paper 1 and paper 2, which is available in platform, and practice tests also will be there. Especially my classes will be a chart wise presented material will be there for you guys. So here there is offer which is going on at Unacademy platform. So use the invite code Shiva Live to get SHIVALIVE to get 25% discount on Unacademy Plus subscription. The validity is till the July 27. The offer will be valid. Okay, you can just subscribe to Plus subscription or Iconic by using the same code Shiva Live of any Unacademy categories of exams. And here this is our entire plan of all the paper 1 total 10 units will be available. Paper 2 commerce also 10 units will be available at Unacademy Plus subscription. Right? So that's about it. And all the links are available in the description. If you have any doubt, do WhatsApp me. A WhatsApp link also been there in the description.